Okay, so today on The Violet Witch, talking about beauty and how we see ourselves with regards to beauty in the twin flame connection. Now, often when we have a lot of unresolved self-worth issues, that will come through how we see ourselves, whether we see ourselves as beautiful or unattractive, ugly. So when self-loathing, self-hatred comes into it, and we think that, maybe our looks aren't up to standard for our ideal partner or our twin flame, and there may be the temptation to start trying to look a certain way in order to attract our partner, our twin flame, the same we may have done in the past with karmic partnerships or other types of relationships, mostly based off of society's idea and modelling standards of what beauty is. Now, obviously, we know beauty is subjective. Sometimes we can find what other people would perceive to be ugly things to be beautiful. I truly believe beauty comes from an alignment of who you are on the inside being expressed outwardly, and not taking ourselves too seriously with regards to how we look, because we are all different and we can express ourselves in different ways. And of course, I can be all done up and look wonderful and pretty and beautiful, and I can feel sexy and gorgeous one day, and the next I could be thinking I don't feel very attractive, I feel fugly, I could stand to lose a few pounds, that kind of thing. And it's like, yeah, but at the end of the day, none of those things define who I am on the inside, and I've had a lot of trauma to deal with, and my issues are my own, and nobody gets to define who I am or what I am by how I look. If people aren't attracted to me, they're not attracted to me, they're not for me, I don't care. If people are attracted to me genuinely, then great. It's always an ego boost. It's nice to be found attractive, and for people to say so. I think for me personally anyway, I respond better when people say, like, I look cute or cool, or rather than beautiful. But it doesn't really matter as long as the compliments are authentic and not given in an attempt to get something in response. Beauty is a complicated one for many people, and sometimes the most attractive people, celebrities, are a good example. Some of them are very attractive but are complete arse wipes, and have not got the best personalities, and think too highly of themselves and narcissistic. And yet others are incredibly attractive and very humble and don't think very highly of themselves, or they think they're unattractive, or people only love them for their looks and that. And in a lot of cases, when we pin too much on our image and selling the image to the world, we can lose a lot of ourselves in the process. Substance is important when it comes to beauty. Too superficial, and we have nothing of value to give to the world, and then we feel empty and like a void inside us that we can't fill, and then we can end up turning to food, to drugs, to sex, to try and fill that void, unsuccessfully, because we're not being true to ourselves and what makes us feel good. We cannot find happiness outside of ourselves, from other people. It can only be reflected back to us through being authentic and giving ourselves what we need when we listen to ourselves. So true beauty, in my opinion, in my vibes, is about who you are on the inside, being expressed outwardly, in a manner of your choosing, which feels good to you. Many of us hide behind masks and the things that we wear. I've done it, I do it occasionally, not so much as I used to. I'm coming out of that now as I'm learning to explore and play a little bit more and indulge my Piscean nature of being a little bit more dramatic and playful and playing dress up with things. I'm looking forward to doing that again. Haven't done that for a while. And rebranding myself, trying out different looks, Sticking with the purple hair, obviously, because I love the purple hair. Just playing with the makeup, and going to be buying some new outfits soon, or a little bit different from what I've been wearing, but still on the geeky side, just in a different way. It's a bit windy out here. So I'm really looking forward to the changes that are coming, and exploring these things and sharing them with people who obviously, are interested, and connecting with people, doing what I'm doing. Connecting with my inner witch and becoming more outwardly witchy is actually making me feel more beautiful and sexy and attractive to myself. And I know that if I'm authentic about the aspects of myself I've kept hidden or didn't even know that they were, there before in that way, that I'm going to draw in people who are the same. So I really look forward to that, and building what I'm building now in a different way. I never thought I'd be going this route with the twin flame stuff. No idea what my twin flame himself really thinks of the situation. Not really, but I'd like to think that he would be open to the witchy stuff and get into it himself at some level, because magic is for everybody. None of us are exempt from our magical natures. Witchcraft obviously has been very, very much misrepresented over the centuries. A lot of us have got very disconnected to our authentic self and our connection to the universe, and again, expressing our beauty through who we are and the magic of that. It's an exciting prospect, coming back into alignment with myself, and eventually at some point with my twin flame, whenever that may be. If you have stories to share, to tell, if you want to talk about your issues with beauty and beauty standards in society, please leave comments below. Always happy to discuss things with how they relate to the twin flame situation. Massive flock of I think they were jackdaws. Awesome. Love jackdaws. I've got a tattoo on my arm. I rescued one. Completely diverging off topic, but I'm gonna go look. Got a jackdaw tattoo with magic coincidences and synchronicities, because when I rescued one from my sister's chimney fireplace that was boarded up many years ago, managed to get it out, and outside its mate was waiting, and it just felt very twin flamey, sort of the rescuing one to be able to connect with another. And over the years not to blow my own trumpet, God, but it's true, I've helped other twin flames come together successfully, and through my readings and the advice and guidance that not I personally have given them, but I have channeled for them. I don't like taking credit for the information that I get, because often what I personally would think on the surface actually would contradict what I get from spirit. So I have to be very careful that my own stuff doesn't get in the way, because I can completely different vibes. Hello. Let me just, where is she? There's Estella, my familiar. Hello. Pussycat. She's gorgeous, my familiar. I'm not blowing my trumpet, I'm blowing spirit's trumpet, the various places that I get the information from, and the direct connect from people themselves, obviously, when I connect to them on an emotional soul level. It's like you guys, when you have a reading from me, essentially it's you talking to yourself through me, through my filter, and you've got to take what resonates, and you make your choices, decisions based on how you feel in response to that. I'm just a facilitator in your own healing process, your twin flame journey, and I look forward to working with more clients in the future, and thanks to the ones that, you know, I've had over the years, and the ones that are still with me now as they go into union or are coming into union or have already come into union, and I'm now part of that process. So I've gone from before they've even met their twin flames to them meeting their twin flames to now actually being with their twin flames, and it's absolutely amazing watching the things that I've predicted come to pass. So yeah, kind of in retrospect, I haven't been so what's the word? I haven't believed enough in myself in my own path when it comes to my readings, because it's been a long time. But really, if I go by other people's readings I do and their journeys that I followed, I should have more faith in myself, really, and my twin flame, because obviously if I'm having faith in myself, I'm already having faith in me, which sounds a bit shitty now I said that out loud. Sorry. Twin flame. Yeah, I'm just excited to explore more and connect with people more, and going in this new direction that I'm going in with stuff, and you know, it's like an adventure. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here, and I'll speak to you all on the next video. Okay, love you, bye.